Hello and welcome back to Inversion Addicts. Today we're going to be taking a look at the history and future of Galactica over at Alton Towers, so let's fly into it. So for this secret weapon, I'm going to have to take you back to 1994. Nemesis had just opened at Alton Towers and, let's be honest, put the theme park on the map. Around the same time, Nemesis in all its glory inspired the ride designer John Wardley to begin development of a brand new flying style roller coaster. Mr. Wardley will continue to develop the idea up until around 1996 when the development of Oblivion or Secret Weapon 4 took over. But funnily enough, it was whilst working with Bolliger and Mabillard, the ride designer who'd helped John develop Nemesis and now Oblivion, who would help John finalise the prototype for the first ever flying coaster. If we fast forward now to 1998 or the opening of Oblivion, it was at this stage where the development for Secret Weapon 5 would really take off. By this stage, Wardley, Bolliger and Mabillard had all agreed that the prototype not only worked, but would work fantastically. This prompted John to create a basic layout along with a theme for the ride, which contrary to the previous secret weapons, would be a hero amongst the villains. Whereas Nemesis and Oblivion had a sinister undertone, Air would be the hero sat at the back of the park in its own oasis. And in ride designer John Wardley's own words, allowed the rider to fly through the air like a bird. Once developed, the trains for Air would end up to be the most expensive in existence, and of course the most technologically advanced we'd seen to date. In my opinion, the most incredible part about Air was the fact it was another world's first from Alton Towers in partnership with B&M, and together Air and Oblivion really paved the way for some amazing roller coasters, and of course some of the flagship rides in B&M's portfolio. Construction and groundwork were completed throughout the 2001 season, and the ride opened to the public on the 16th of March 2002. Alton Towers marketed the ride as a next generation aerial inversion ride, subsequently revealing the ride's name as Air. The ride's marketing was cool and edgy, telling riders to prepare for Air, after of course assuming the position.
Air at Alton Towers, you can fly.
This incredible flying terrain coaster stands at a height of 66 feet or 20 metres and has a track length of 2,760 feet or 840 metres. You're going to hit a top speed of around 47 miles per hour and experience two inversions in a way we'd never felt before at the time. Upon opening, the ride was sponsored by Cadbury's Heroes, once again reinforcing the good guy or hero vibe within its theme and completely contradicting Nemesis next door, sat proudly in Forbidden Valley. Now let's fast forward to 2015, when Air would undergo a complete retheming and of course become Galactica.
Roller coasters are changing forever. Galactica, the universe's first roller coaster fully dedicated to virtual reality. Journey beyond a ride. Galactica. Book now at altontowers.com.
In summer 2015, the park submitted planning applications to make major changes to the station building, the retail space, and the surrounding ride area. We'd see a large part of the old ride shop become the new roller coaster restaurant, a new name and backstory, and of course VR would be added to the ride. Air would become Galactica. The ride would open in the 2016 season as Galactica. Other than the VR headsets, one other major change would be a huge portal surrounding the first drop of the ride, and unfortunately would be the only one of the two to survive more than 2 seasons. Due to slower operations and issues with the VR headsets, to name a few, unfortunately, the new VR change didn't last more than 2 seasons at the towers. Before removal, it was trialled on the back couple of rows before being completely removed from the ride. The theming and backstory remain the same post-VR, and I have to admit I do love the addition of the portal, although for me, you'll never quite beat Prepare for Air. And of course, being a history and future video, that's my personal opinion on the future of the ride. I think it'd be absolutely amazing to see it rethemed back to Air. I'd love to see the ride repainted back to its original sky blue. The shop's been looking a little bit run down and the last season or two has been completely empty, so let's see an addition of a brand new Air shop. The slogan Prepare for Air returns to the ride, and who knows, we might even finally get some theming in that tunnel. To be fair, I'm a huge fan of Galactica and I wouldn't be mad at Alton Towers if they did the bare minimum to future-proof the ride. But a guy can hope. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the matter. Where do you stand on Galactica at Alton Towers? Is it still one of your go-to coasters, or are you quick to miss the original B&M Flyer? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. My name's Lee from Inversion Addicts, and until next time, take care.